I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no wave.
No fucking way. Nathan Wade, CNN. Don't tell me he did an interview. Oh, let me see this shit. So this is a dude that Fani Willis was given the double-fisted gawk 5 million to, and then gave him $700,000 to basically prosecute Trump. And apparently the going rate for special prosecutor ain't even a third of that. You get what I mean? But she's sucking his dick. She getting piped the fuck out by this nigga. So she throws him some easy job, or not easy job, but she throws him a bone in terms of a job that's going to pay and also a reputation maker. And she's paying him crazy. And yeah, Trump's team finds out, yo, Fani Willis, like, we all know Fani had that, she had that dog behind her. Look at Fani Willis. Bruh, Fani Willis always was sitting on something. I remember looking at her walking to the podium talking about this YSL shit, even here. Like, nigga, one time the cameraman who was here, he managed to fuck around and go here, and I'm like, oh, she's sitting on a piece of real estate back there. She had that shit on her, you get what I'm saying? And it was all natural, non-GMO, okay, no growth hormones, no steroids. Let me see. I feel like I'm gonna be improper, but shit, man, I might say Fani Willis' ass. Like, she got a little junk on her. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You feel what I'm saying? And when she was like on the podium giving the white woman the work, I realized, bruh, yo, she probably suck a mean dick, nigga. Like, real talk. Look at this. Bruh, this nigga probably felt like the man. You're getting paid damn near $1 million. You think you about to bring down Trump, and after she signs your check, you bend her over on the balcony in Miami and fuck the life out of her. Damn, this nigga thought he was living the life, bro, until Trump figured it out. Okay. Anyway, apparently, he's been removed from the case, so he cannot be the person who's a special prosecutor. And now they're even reconsidering if Fani Willis could go forward with this, being the DA. And essentially, Nathan Wade now, I think his career is pretty much is erupted. Yo, unfortunately, when it comes to shit like this, if you've led with your dick and fucked the people to get in the positions that you've got to, now people are probably looking at Nathan Wade to say, yo, maybe you're not even like that good of a lawyer. You've just finessed your way to these positions. Anyway, apparently he did an interview with CNN. Let me hear what it was said. Here we go. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, chat.
What is your current relationship with the district attorney?
Just as outlined earlier, we are great friends. We speak regularly. The conversation has changed, though. Whereas before our conversations were about this case. I'm sure you could imagine and appreciate the amount of time that it takes that you have to pour into a case a case of this magnitude, trying to prosecute those defendants. But our conversations have shifted to how are you handling the threats that are coming your way? Are you being safe? Democracy, the case.
Bro, we don't want to hear about that, nigga. Are you still fucking Fani, nigga? And how great is the pussy? How's the net game, nigga? That's what we want to hear about. What is this nigga talking about? Yo, I'm asking her how she deal with all this. No, nigga. Are you still laying down cock on Fani Willis, nigga? And how about you fuck her out of thinking that YSL should go to jail?
This will live on, kind of thing.
Just to clarify, when did the romantic relationship between the two of you start?
Yeah, so, we get into...
Oh, she got good pussy. You see how that nigga smile? That's a good pussy smile right there. When a chick got good pussy, you see that little smile right there? Oh, man, reminiscing.
Relationship between the two of you start?
Yeah, so...
Yep. She got that good. That wet. She got that good. Oh, she got that wet. You can tell. Look at this smile right here.
We get into... There's been this effort to say that, okay, these...
By the way, chat, everybody knows me. Listen, I'm not mad at women when they're obviously, or they have a ulterior motive of being a gold digger, because I think that's how women try to, that's going to be one of their ways of trying to get ahead in life. They try to use their looks to try to come up with financially. They're going to try to get rich dudes, this and third. But I do believe us men, we've always been lacking, okay? I salute the men who fuck their way to winning. You get what I'm saying? The nigga who will get with the fat white bitch who got all the bread but nobody would touch with a 10-foot pole, but you're down to eat her pussy and all those cholesterols and leftover calories just to make sure you driving around her car, got a place to stay, and that she gonna put some money in your checking account. I salute those men. If you just got that ding-a-ling just slanging for no fucking reason and you not fucking a woman that could help put you in position, this is 2024, people. You're fucking losing. Women ain't fucking broke dudes. Actually, they make songs about it. If you broke, you don't deserve pussy. Fucking on a rich nigga. And us niggas over here, we just doing the most to fuck the bitches that ain't shit, that might got a pretty face, a fat ass, but they got nothing to give more than some goddamn saliva and some goddamn pussy, bro. I'm being honest. I got to salute to this man because he probably could have fucked other hoes. But Fani Willis, yo, you got to fuck a girl in power. Real talk.
These exact dates are at issue, and these exact dates are I'm getting signaled here.
What you mean you getting signaled, nigga? What?
Yeah, take it. Do I go off mic for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Go off mic for a second.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Oh, typical snake CNN move. His publicist and team wants to step in to fuck the interview up, fuck the moment up, keep it rolling. Fuck him.
Don't stop now.
By the way, they would never do this to somebody who they respect. Like, they're looking at this nigga like, we don't give a shit about you, nigga. Keep the camera rolling, man. We don't give a fuck what happens to this guy. Let's tape him while he walks off set. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about him. That's the interesting thing. You think they would do this to, like, Joe Biden? If Joe Biden catches dementia during the middle of an interview, you think they would keep taping? Hell no. But nobody gives a fuck about Nathan Wade. Man, record this thing like it's reality TV. It's like Zeus right now. They record the nigga while he goes to have a private Yo, CNN is slimy. This some dirty shit right here. No, this some dirty shit right here. Yo, chat. Could you imagine if Hillary Clinton went into CNN to do an interview and all of a sudden, you know what I mean, she's about to say something that could probably implicate either foreign nations or implicate the Clinton family or foundation into some bullshit, and then her publicist or her lawyer jumps in and says, hey, listen, could we take a pause real quick? I need to have a little sidebar with my client. You think CNN is going to be like, yeah, keep this bitch rolling. Tape them while they go talk in the corner. Fuck no. But this is what happens when, at the end of the day, people make choices. This guy is media fodder. So they're like, fuck him. Matter of fact, do we have a boom mic over there that we can hear the conversation? Let's see if they actually hear the conversation. This is fucked up. Niggas taking their phones out and shit. Holy shit. Nah, this is like some slimy move by TMZ, man.
That's good?
Yeah, good. Still rolling.
Okay, we're good. Okay, good. We asked.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Just to revisit the question, it was to clarify when the romantic relationship started and when it ended.
Sure. So, I believe that the public has, through the testimony and other interviews, the public has a clear snapshot that this is clearly just a distraction. It is not a relevant issue in this case, and I think that we should be focusing on more of the facts and the indictment in the case.
Well, I ask because obviously this is...
Damn, man. I got to get on my CNN shit, bro. Like, you know what I realized about myself? Adam 22 made me realize this. I'm too good of a guy. Like, I'm not down to snake a nigga for a moment type shit. Like, yo, I've recorded probably 3 hours of content, or maybe, I don't know. I've recorded I probably got 6-7 hours of content with young boys just sitting somewhere. I'm not like, yo, shit, he's in jail. Let's drop it all now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, nah, who cares? Like, I'm good. Might never get released. Yo, you know who I did an interview with that never came out? But also it was just like, bro, I don't want to put some shit out. Like, I'll give you the reality behind it. Like, I don't know what these other niggas are talking about. I put out an interview. It might be decent, whatever. Yo, you may make a couple $1,000 to like $5,000 or $10,000 with it. Like, bro, I'm just sorry. Like, once you start being successful, like, just $10,000 ain't enough for me to snake a nigga, bro. Like, like, nigga, I just don't care. Now, granted, I wouldn't snake like a Drake or something like that, because that would go making some crazy shit. But like, that's the point I'm just trying to say. I'm like, bro, I just don't give a fuck. So I did an interview with who's the nigga name? What's that nigga name? I mean, he had, he was bouncing 2 chicks, Dreezy or whatever. Jacquees. I always fuck up his name. Anyway, did an interview with him. He's talking. He's giving it up about everything, all these incidents that was happening. We did it right around that time, right? Right when Trey Songz pulled out his dreads or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? After his girl was just beefing with Dreezy. His girl is Deion Sanders' daughter. We did an interview this and third. Obviously he's going through his whole personal drama. He hits me. He's like, yo, like basically like second guessing it going out. And I think that's the conversation I was having with Adam, because like I think he's on some shit like, nah, this shit's going out. Bro, I never put an interview out, bro. Like, I don't even think, like, we took mad pictures. I never even show people that we even did an interview. But that's me, like, I know if that interview came out, bro, it would jam up his personal situations. Like, I've just dealt with crazy bitches. So, like, I know I put that interview out, she gonna be hitting that nigga over the head with a fucking Louboutin high heel. Like, she gonna be running that nigga out the house. So I'm like, bro, I'm good. Like, I don't want to try to profit off of snaking a nigga or putting out content that I know is gonna fuck up their household, especially when they call me before it's out to be like, bro, can we not do that? Like, yeah, I was tweaking when I did that, or let's do it again but another time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I be just thinking I'm being a good person. That's what I think. But now I'm watching CNN. I'm like, this is what we on? We just snaking people? This is crazy. They recorded the nigga walking into the corner. This is foul.
It's still a pending matter. It's going to be before the Court of Appeals. And you talked about how proud you were of all the work that you did in this office. And I think the question that people have when they hear from the Court of Appeals, this isn't happening until next spring, is did the relationship jeopardize that work that you did in this investigation? And
therein lies the issue. Why we wouldn't touch upon the work of the Court of Appeals or some higher court, because it's a pending issue before them. I think that we should allow them, take a step back and allow them to take the evidence that they have and do their work, make the decision.
Right, but you did testify to this, and you were asked about, on the stand, about when it started and when it ended. It just wasn't completely clear, because before it said, before the indictment, which was August 15th here in Atlanta, and then later the answer was at the end of that year. And so I think that was the clarity that people were seeking of when it started and when it ended.
Sure, and there again, there's a question before the court, and that.
Hey, Chad, let me tell you this. I guess what I was saying earlier is that, us dudes, what we got to start doing, man, if y'all see, like, salute to the niggas who, if they see a female officer, they'll try to fuck the female officer, female lawyer, or something like that. Yeah, we got to start fucking up. Like, men are the only people who fuck down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll fuck any chick. The brokest chick, the chick on Section 8, the chick with 9 baby daddies. Men fuck down, women fuck up. I like that women fuck up because that's smart, right? But us as men, we don't exercise that same type of, assertion, and that's my only thing. Anyway, all right, Nathan Wade, clearly, we all know he lied, right? Like, he was fucking Fani probably from he met her. She was probably sucking him off at some Applebee's or some shit like that. Come on, everybody knows this shit. Like, come on. Bro, he's a nigga. You can tell on his face he's a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, though, and this kind of shows you the difference between regular people and attorneys. And even in this Brian Steele case, like the YSL case with Brian Steele, you realize regular people gets treated by law enforcement and even the courts very different than, these preferred or privileged people. Like, we all know Nathan Wade and Fani Willis are lying. They were fucking from day one. They clearly were probably talking and being in cahoots to, get money flowing between them and fucking and having great vacations. But did they finesse and play it well when they had to get questioned in court about it? Of course. Fani Willis literally got on the stand and said that, she walks around with undetermined sums of money and she doesn't pay with credit card or checks. Like, come the fuck on. She was doing that and she said, my daddy told me always keep cash on me. No, that's not, like, they knew it was improper. But here's the thing. When you do some improper shit, you get found out and you get charged and you go to jail if it's like improper and you're trying to lie to the cops or something like that. These lawyers, Fani Willis is a lawyer, even though she's a DA, DA is technically obviously a lawyer. Fani Willis and this guy, they basically got up there, lied, and they knew how to lie. They knew how to lie. They knew how to cover it up. And that's the only difference between regular civilians and these people. Everybody's liars, right? All good. Thank you for whoever who sent me this. I suppose we should probably then go to this YSL case real quick. We're not going to try to be